But this is how both teams will line up this evening. Alana, Brett Kamali's had to debut a number of players, but someone who has such a bright future in the NRLW is young Evie McGrath.
Yeah, I really liked watching her play last week. And I also thought throughout the game she grew in confidence. You can obviously see that she's got a really strong
2-5 record for them so far this season. They'll miss the finals for the second year in a row, but looking to finish this campaign against the Sharks. Can they end that drought here at Leichhardt Oval tonight?
You're on in front.
Teganberry gets us underway. And the Tigers let it bounce and get away with it as it's tidied up by their debutantes.
Takaranga Katoa.
Penalty sufficient. Takaranga Katoa and Tawanio both have been signed by the Bulldogs for their inaugural season in the NRLW next campaign. They are terrific signings. They've been leading this Dragons pack and get involved in that tackle, the pair of them.
They've done well, haven't they, the Bulldogs?
Holly Wheeler's been signed as well.
Wow.
Out of the right-hand side, numbers being created here. Betty Welsh works it out, cut out pass, and in the corner. The Tigers score first. Bet Pollard has another try, her third in 6 games this season.
She took the line on, but she jumps in and links up with her halves partner, Lasana Lutu, just so that they can play that right edge, that wider channel. And then Bo Betty Welsh, she chimes in, holds the footy up to create and keep that space for a winger. But the two halves combining, we didn't see it enough last week because of that new combination, but they did it brilliantly then. In wet weather, that's good footy, Joey.
Yeah, Lutu, the way she straightened the attack and it really sucked in the outside. There's a 4-on-3 on this left side. Let's see what the Tigers have got.
They head that way immediately. Quickly onto Tafunga. Trying to get rid of the defender, and did so. What a try! Tafunga is over, and the Tigers have the first 2 4-pointers.
Yeah, they kept it pretty simple off the set piece, but you've got to go back to that kick. Repeat set, as Joey said, turning the footy over in that back corner, such a tricky place. And then just off the scrum, Evie McGrath hits her centre, and just a powerful run. We haven't seen her in the NRLW for a couple of weeks. A little bit of footwork, but so much power in the ball carry from Tafunga. Look at that, she just brushed her straight off.
That reminded me a bit of Greg Inglis. Actually on the Dragons coach, Jamie Soward, years ago. You remember that down in Melbourne?
Yes.
Selling that right upright and then just swing it in. Just like that. What a kick.
Another King. Look at this hold up on the breeze. Betty Welsh took it on.
Once again, that is so brave. Coming forward with the ball drifting back towards the kick chasers. You can't see him, but you can hear him coming. Didn't take her eyes off the ball. That's a great take.
They want to finish this half strong too, the Tigers, because the impact from the wind and the rain is huge. They've had a lot of momentum.
Oh, what a move. Busting through, hunting a double. Oh, yes. Bet Pollard has 2. And what about the work? The one-handed pickup from dummy half, if you don't mind, from Chelsea Saville.
Yeah, just that dummy half just getting out. Saville getting out, just making the first defenders off the ruck just hold for a second. Harvey Norman Ripe just gets out of dummy half, picks it up one hand. Look at that control. And then Pollard just puts the body on the line, just squeezes through. And then one-on-one with Teganberry, gets to her outside. That's a great try.
I just feel like the wind and the rain's going to level things out for the second half. A big half of footy coming up for the Dragons.
Well, they are on a 14-match losing streak, dating back nearly 14 months, but they lead 14-0 at half-time here, the West Tigers. Hosted the NRL finals tomorrow night on 9. The Panthers Three-time defending champs, hunting that three-peat with Nathan Cleary back against the Roosters. They rested a few last week as well, the Roosters, ready for this assignment on Friday night footy.
Angus Crichton running at Nathan Cleary. That'll be a highlight, how them two go at it. Great mates off the field, but once you're on the field, friendship's gone. Once again, change of angles.
And right through. Ella Costa dragged down in the end by Talataina. Avoided the hip drop. McGregor stabs one over the top. Oh, tough one for the winger. Coughs it up, and the Dragons are back in the ball game. Fota Moala, right place, right time.
Yeah, good kick from Racine McGregor as well. They had numbers. Ella Costa was a brilliant run back against the grain. Racine McGregor knew here she is, Ella Costa, on the Harvey Norman replay. We saw Bobby Law take a similar angled run last time they were attacking up that end of the field, and it caused a little bit of trouble to the Tigers, but she got the quick play the ball, and then the halfback gets the footy in her hand, saw the space. And just the good kick pressure, good chase from the Dragons, numbers around the footy. Came up with their first try.
In those conditions, that kick was absolute perfection. Landed right on the spot.
Now King out in front of McGregor. Lendl, trademark. Tigers doing well. There must be space after 4 or 5 defenders were committed there. If they go right, real potential. They come left, and the work, you just can't do that when you're defending at marker on your own try line.
And not square at marker. Lutu down.
I've explained it to you, you can't do it. Okay, yep, just wait.
It's a mountain of possession here for the Dragons, and Mulhall has a go and scores with a show of strength. And the Dragons are right back in it here. 14 points to 8, kick to come.
Just building pressure with the footy in hand, the Dragons. Footy, and it certainly proved to play out. A really strong run, but again, you've got to go back to that kick.
I think it's 60% this year. Racine McGregor, and drives it through. 4-point ball game. We've got some playmakers out there now. McGrath directing traffic on the left-hand side. Pryor back underneath. There's Nevada George. And caught high. Do you take the shot at 2 when you're leading by 4? Just to make it a 6-point advantage for the home team in search of their first win of the season. PPR adds 2 more. 16 points to 10. No one there at dummy half, so the marker, Costa able to scoop it up for the Dragons. Is that a turning point with 2 minutes to go?
That's disappointing. Urgency, communication. Keep an eye out for Tegan Berry this set and Racine McGregor.
Casey Ray has come back on as well. Just fresh onto the field. And we've got another playmaker out there. Remember, they did it last year, scored twice, 68th minute, 70th minute, to snatch it against the Tigers. Berry nearly through, right up the middle. What do they do on the last? It might be their last set. McGregor again, this time on point for Brown. And in the corner, Futu Moala with a show of strength. But now the sideline conversion to tie it up.
It was a carbon copy of the previous set. This time the pass didn't go forward. Harvey Norman replay, double pump, and then look at that cutout, double cutout. And this is a great finish here. Body on the line, and what a kick. Now we saw, this is the exact spot earlier in the half. And she hooked it left, went way left. This goal kick by Racine McGregor, the skipper. She's got to get it out, about a metre past that right upright. Not waste, get it out there and swing it in.
McGregor, it's waved away, but chewed up minimal time, so they'll get the ball back here, and they need a miracle. 20 seconds to go, less than. Berry, right-hand side. Costa got it to her. Here goes the flash. Oh, put the pass a mile out in front of her teammate, and the Tigers are going to do it. First win in 410 days for the West Tigers in the NRLW.